The buddy bench is when if someone's sad and they come sit over here.
Hold on, let's wait till the trash passes.
Excuse me,
blocking your voice.
Excuse me.
It's blocking your interview.
Go away.
Yes.
Yes.
He's gone now. Okay.
Living in Redondo Beach has given me so many opportunities. I'm going to New York with the drama department. I never would have had that opportunity if I still lived in South Central.
I love the district. It has really surprised me how wonderful the schools are here. It's a great, great place to live.
Here, we're able to focus on being proactive rather than reactive to what is going on. And at the point that I'm at in my career, that's fun.
My husband and I, we moved here to Redondo Beach 30 years ago. We started our first business back in 1990, and now we have One and Chill, and we still continue to hire students and teach them.
What we have here is the thing that we call the Seahawk family. We're interrelated with each other in countless ways through our experience.
The Redondo Beach Ed Foundation is a nonprofit. Our entire purpose is to do fundraising to supplement the district's budget. It gives our students an ability to have a very well-rounded educational experience.
I've been on PTA since my daughter was in first grade. And I thought, okay, all PTAs are like this. What I discovered is not always the case. We really do have something special here in Redondo Beach.
The Beach Cities Health District works with all three beach cities, which is Hermosa, Manhattan, Redondo. I think that what makes Redondo unique, especially our partnership with the school district, they have a really laser focus on the whole child.
In Redondo Beach, we believe in whole child education. People are very interested not only in the students performing academically, but also making sure that there's that balance of being able to have fun, being able to socialize with others, and really making sure that quality of life is something that's sustainable.
It's amazing how much more they're learning, not just in books. So I think it's good that they're developing in a different way.
If you're confused about your recipe, where can you find access to the information about your recipe? The board. The board where it says pizza notes.
I'm adding the sugar to the active dry yeast, and then we'll add those to the hot water, and it will rise.
So it's going to take 5 minutes for these to activate, and then by the time it's done and we take off the paper towel, it'll be bubbled up and foamy over the top.
We've seen a 25% reduction in obesity, and that's in the adult population. But I think what's really beautiful about that is that it also lines up with the remarkable reduction that Redondo Beach Unified's K-12 schools have seen in obesity from 20% to below 7%. Between 2009 and now.
The garden program, the same produce that they're producing in that garden, they bring into the classroom, they make healthy, salads or things from that, or, take them home to share with their families. It makes it more exciting, more interesting for kids, more hands-on.
We're just so active and we help teach our kids, not just physically, but the nutritional side of it.
Circle around the zero, good, find your love in zero, and it's back at zero, side, side, zero. From zero, now tap your love in zero.
So what is your opinion on the second step lesson about making mistakes?
I feel like that lesson made me think that making mistakes are okay, and if I mess up on my homework or something, it's okay, and I don't have to get all upset or down about it.
We do have counselors that are assigned to us. At this point in our lives, we go through a lot because we're maturing and growing. You don't always want to tell your parents everything, so it's like a backup to just express the way you feel.
Every one of our students know that they are supported on multiple levels. So even if they never had a need to go see a counselor, they all know they can.
we're trying to see what is Smith's work. And right now, I'm thinking that we might get a fail on it. So maybe try again.
We were just making the fin to repeat going in a circle. The way to make sure that it's going in a circle is using the marker to tape it back on so we can see if it's actually going in a circle.
The Chromebooks, I mean the fact that, oh my God, that our kids all have Chromebooks, it's amazing. So we definitely kind of anticipate and look toward the future with our kids.
Our electives are really diverse, and there's things that you don't really see other schools doing a lot. So when visitors come to see our schools and our classes and what we do, they're surprised because they're like, oh, I've never seen someone take news or like a journalism class in the 7th grade. It's something you don't really see much.
I mean, I really like computers for the possibility that they provide, and learning these fundamentals now will really be applicable the rest of my life as a computer scientist. What we learned in this class is that it doesn't take much to be able to do a lot with the tools we have.
This school is a home.
Why do I live here? I mean, look at this place. This place is phenomenal.
We chose Redondo because of the classes that they offered, because of the opportunity.
I have family, my younger cousins and everything. They all go to schools that aren't really, well off as our school is, and it kind of hits me really hard to know that, like, I have all these resources that sometimes I take for granted, but when my family tells me, you're definitely blessed, and I take that at heart.
We are a destination district. You have so many options of private schools around us, and the fact that you would choose to send your child to public school and that you're willing to invest in a public education for them, that's our community. That's the community we live in.
I like the diversity of students we have here. From my freshman year to my senior year, it's like you see a variety of different faces.
I came here for the academics because I really like that they have a biomed program and they have a lot of STEM classes. And from the area that I live in now, it's a different opportunity to take these classes because of like the funds that come here.
It's not a cliquey school. It's not the kind of place where you just have certain people. From the day that you enter this school, you know that your part is to learn, but that this school wants to develop you as a whole person, and that education is a lifelong process.
I honestly think that people move into the community knowing that the Redondo Beach schools really value the whole child education. They value the well-being of their students as well as having those high expectations academically.
There's some real momentum happening, and it really goes back to the ways that we all work together to impact something that is broader than just one institution.
Here, there's a little bit more time coupled with a good amount of resources to say, okay, what are the problems and how can we affect change on those before they happen? And to me, that's the art of policing. That's where the value comes in.
You're not going to find a group of people in public education that care so much about every single student that they serve.
We really do have something special here in Redondo Beach. It's not until you get out in the world and realize the rest of the world may not be as wonderful as what you have right here.
Can you show me with your hands how much fun do you have at Brain? Very cool.